everybody? It is Tuesday! Who is with us tonight? Kitty in first. Hello. Lisa and Jeremy. Carrie Radizella. Tiffany. Kelly. How are you? Jeremy. Sylvia. Whoa, we're all in here quickly tonight. How's everybody doing this Tuesday night? Tuesday. Linda is on. It is Taco Tuesday. I think it's Thirsty Tuesday. Hello, Miss Adele and Dazzle. Hey, Julie Jankowitz, who has less people living in her house than she did last night. Congratulations, Miss Julie. Hey, Jen. Good to have you all here tonight. Nancy's with us. Yeah, well, you're getting really good at driving those moving trucks, Julie. That's all I got to say. It looked like it was a smaller one this time than the last move you did, but fixtures and stuff where you drove the big honkin' truck. But, you know, you're getting to be an old pro here. Mimosa Tuesday. I can work with that. Manmosa Tuesday. You know I can work with that. All right, Carrie, I like it. Adding stuff to the website. Well, we had Rebecca cooked chicken something or other with potato something or other with carrot something or other. It was really good. That's why lemon chive chicken. Excuse me, I did it wrong. Lemon chive chicken. It was Hello Fresh, and it was fresh, and it was good. Only a 12-footer, that's good. Thirsty Taco Tuesday. Okay, well, we compromise, Kelly. That is a safe compromise. I'm good with that. I am good with that. So, people, tell me what we're grateful for this Tuesday evening. Hey, Pat in the Peanut Gallery, tell me what we're grateful for. Give it all at me here. I'm grateful that Cassandra didn't have to cook dinner. I'll start it off. So, tell me what we're grateful for. There's got to be lots of good out there on this Tuesday. We're in the middle of month number 1 of 2020 2.0, 2020 2.0, where we're rewriting the story on 2020. I like the idea. I gotta work that through. Kurt, you don't want my desk. Let me assure you of all the things that you don't want. You don't want my all my things you do want. You don't want my desk. How's that? Jeff is grateful for Costco. Hey, I'm there with you, Jeff. Another good day of sales in Rochester, Illinois. Tiffany, I didn't really catch that Suki was your mom. I missed that somewhere along the lines. But that's, and Suki took a day off. That's really cool. Okay, well, see, now that's clicking. Suki and Tiffany go together. You gotta cross-store promotions that bring in $600 sales. I like that. Kelly's grateful her husband earns a good salary. Well, he wants to keep you as a trophy wife, Kelly. You know, I mean, you know, he wants to keep you in the lifestyle you've become accustomed to, or deserve to become accustomed to. But we want your store earning big bucks too. So we're going to work on that hard to make 2020 2.0 awesome. Charlie's living the life. You're living the life. I mean, do you not have everything there in Illinois to eat? I mean, and you're not in, like, Chicago. So, I mean, your favorite Jewish deli for lox and bagels. I mean, this is a rough, you know. I remember when you just got pizza and a beer for helping somebody move. Lox and bagels, that sounds pretty good. Well, actually, the last time I helped someone move, I got a dog. So we stopped helping people move after that. We were worried that we'd continue getting dogs. But that's great, Julie. And I bet you Charlie really appreciates that that's Grandma's dining room table for Charlie. Isn't it great, Nancy, that the new help is beginning to be a team? Isn't it really great? I mean, we're really on a hiring kick because we really want to grow our way out of this. We're trying to get a couple more to start. You know, a methodical approach. But they are becoming a team, and they really are. I mean, we had somebody who's been with us but had a second job, is quitting that to work with us more and stuff. And it is coming together. Taxes are done and filed. I'm proud of you, Kim. I know it's a procrastinating thing with taxes. Taxes it just hangs over people. It used to hang over me too, even though I knew how to do it. But I really have pushed myself the last couple of years just to have it all done. And this year I was really, really good because I knew I was going to be traveling so much in the first quarter. So I knew I had all this travel, and if I didn't get it done early, it wasn't going to happen. Lisa had some great sales today. Hang on a second. All right, this is good. I got the husbands involved. I got everybody involved. Oh, it's good to have you here, Brooke. And yeah, 10% off if you show the receipt from the other store. Love it. That's a great promotion. That is a good promotion just to get people to travel around. I like it. I like when we do promotions like that. And when we share to our family here and give great ideas. Great ideas is what it's all about here, folks. Barb's with us. All right, we start every day and night with the Good Morning, Good Night book. The Good Morning, Good Night book is how we get this program started every night. Let's see what we got going here. Oh, we never read this one. We're going early in the book, Kitty. I'm going to make it easy on you. Page 2. Good morning, he said. Be at home in your head. Make sure joy is well fed. Don't let dread hog the bed. Boom! I like it. I like it. I do. Let's see what we got going on here, folks, tonight. There's a few things going on in the world. As has been so eloquently mentioned, tomorrow is the deadline on two things. The deadline on two things is tomorrow. What are those two things? Taxes. Tomorrow is tax day. And don't forget, if the government owes you money, they have to pay you interest from April 15th. So that's kind of cool. So tomorrow is April 15th all over. And so the tax deadline to get in your taxes is tomorrow. Do not forget that. If you have not done it. You do want to finish that up. The second deadline is tomorrow is the deadline to be guaranteed to get your swag that we're all going to open together. We're all going to do it live at 8 o'clock on August 3rd. Okay, and if you want to have your swag for the virtual conference and be opening at the same time, this very same time, I say open it. You gotta get your registration in for the virtual conference by tomorrow because that's the only way we can guarantee that you'll have it by August 3rd. Everybody will get it, even if you register on August 2nd or August 3rd even. You will still get swag. You just won't have it in time. So I know you don't want to be left out. I know the fear of missing out here. You don't want to miss this bus, okay? This train that is pulling out for Virtual Conference 2020. So make sure you get your registration in by tomorrow. I mean, after all, you're getting a tax refund, so you got all this extra money. It's like you're rich. Hey, Karen from Found has been found. Good to have you with us. And I am looking forward to the swag. I gotta say, I'm really. I kind of know what it is. I don't fully know what it is because I'm not in charge of it. But I have a concept of what it is in my head, and I'm like so excited about it. But I won't know until I open it what it really is. So it's gonna have a thing. Don't open till we do it live together. So it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be exciting. Hey, Karen. So what's happening in the world today? There's a few things going on in the world today. And I thought I would share them with you. Julie's excited, and if Julie's excited about the swag, then you should be too. Hey, Lisa. Great to have you here. All right, what's happening in the world? eBags. eBags is harnessing augmented reality for better customer experiences. This was interesting because this could be the next big thing. Okay, they're bringing it down to the selling level on their website, and it could be something that comes down to our level of things that we can intertwine into our website in the coming years. Online travel bags and accessory retailer eBags has had its fingers on the pulse of technology for the last 22 years, a trait that has proven especially helpful during the COVID-19 pandemic. Since 1998, the company has grown from a scrappy startup into a top online retailer, which was acquired by Samsonite in 2017. After first leaning into photography, then video to showcase its products on its website, eBags began to question what technologies it should experiment with next as mobile usage grows. At that time, augmented reality and virtual reality technologies were starting to take off. We felt the ability to interact in a mobile device with a bag and see it in a real environment would be the next wave of what customers would want to see and would really resonate with our customers. To test the technology, eBags set out to evaluate a few providers, eventually turning to Vertebrae, a provider of 3D and AR commerce solutions for some of the world's largest brands, including Adidas, Crate & Barrel, and Coach. They began testing this in 2019. However, the really started leaning in as COVID-19 hit. The ability for shoppers to see, feel, and touch a product is important, particularly when buying luggage, backpack, and travel accessories. Hey, Heidi and Joanne. The challenge became about whether or not products were looking like they were pictured online. They enhanced their private label backpack organizers and carry-on luggage with 3D imagery. The imagery enables shoppers to spin and flip virtual products to examine details such as straps, zips, and pockets up close. The AR experience places virtual products in real-life environments, helps shoppers accurately gauge size and scale. And has helped them bridge the gap as customers couldn't go to a store, didn't feel comfortable going to a store. And their conversion rates on their website have increased 112% on mobile devices and 81% on desktop browsers for shoppers interacting with 3D and augmented reality compared with those who do not. So this is kind of interesting. So we should really check this out. So this is eBags. And I highly recommend you check out their website and the augmented reality experience. Because for so many of you, one of the top sellers is purses. And if down the road you could offer a more robust experience to feel it, live it, touch it, that would only increase your sales. So that's what really drew me into that article. Hey, Cynthia and Krita, how are you? like the Texas crew came on together. Hang on. We're going to come back to that one. Our buddies at Amazon, in their effort to continue taking over the world, are rolling out grocery carts that let shoppers skip checkout lines, bag their groceries, and walk out. They're launching smart shopping carts, starting at its Woodland Hills, California grocery store. The dash carts are embedded with cameras, sensors, and a smart display that automatically track a shopper's order. Dash carts allow shoppers to avoid checkout lines as they exit the store. Hey, Diane. And it automatically charges them when they remove the grocery bags, allowing them to skip the checkout line. The carts build on the Just Walk Out cashierless technology first deployed at Amazon Go, which I'm not overly impressed with, having been in one. Shoppers must have an Amazon account and a smartphone to use a dash cart. After entering the store, the users scan a QR code located in the Amazon app that signs them into the cart and loads the Alexa shopping list. Each cart is equipped with cameras that use computer vision to identify items as they're placed in bags inside the cart and a built-in scale to weigh them if necessary. For items like fresh produce, shoppers type in the item's 4-digit code and quantity on the display, which registers the weight and price. The cart is also equipped with a coupon scanner that applies any rebates to the shopper's orders. The carts are designed for small to mid-sized grocery trips where shoppers might leave the store with 1 or 2 bags. As shoppers add and remove items, the display in the front of the cart adjusts the total price. When they're ready to leave, shoppers exit via the dash cart lane. The company charges the credit card linked to their Amazon account and emails a copy of the receipt. It's kind of cool. That's what it looks like. We'll see how that comes together for them, but it's an interesting concept. Women's retailer New York and Company files for bankruptcy and expects to liquidate its nearly 400 stores while selling its e-commerce business. The parent company of century-old apparel brand New York and Company has filed for bankruptcy protection and plans to liquidate all its stores after being hurt by forced closures and supply chain issues during the pandemic. RTW Retail Wins, which owns them and also owns Fashion to Figure and Happy X Natural brands, filed for Chapter 11, listing assets of about $405 million against nearly $450 million in debt. In the whole scheme of things, that's not so bad right now. But it's just sad. It's sad to see what's happening to these brands. Some of these brands. There'll be things that fill in, but it's sad to see what happens to these iconic brands that we've known long. So I hate to see that happen. Kroger, our friends Kroger, the grocery store, go Krogering. Kroger will not give change amid a national coin shortage. Kroger cashiers have stopped giving change as a nationwide coin shortage caused by falling cash sales in the pandemic is crimping the supply of pennies, nickels, dimes, and quarters. The grocer is giving shoppers the options of using credit cards or debit cards, having their change applied to a Kroger loyalty card, rounding up the total to support the company's Zero Hunger, Zero Waste program, or using exact change. I mean, we haven't seen the actual change issue in our market. We don't deal with anything like the amount of coin that Kroger would need to deal with on a day-to-day basis. But I gotta say, we've been seeing a lot of cash. I still have been surprised by the amount of cash. Yes, this is a real thing. Well, I believe it's your state, Kitty, that refuses to get rid of the penny. Every time they want to get rid of the penny, it's Illinois that says no. So you believe something of a certain president that's on said coin and refuse to let that happen. I am surprised by this coin shortage. I mean, we have been going through more than normal, I will say, but we've had no problems and no notices from, I haven't seen any notices from the banks on it. It's Jennifer and Melissa. You decided to join us on Taco Tuesday. Nice. Well, Canada does a lot of things right with money, so we'll just give those Canadians the upper hand there, you know. Don't worry, Trump still may annex Canada, you know, if he gets mad enough at Trudeau, so don't worry about that. Hey, Kitty, I'm just saying what the facts are. It's politics. I am still astonished that Illinois fights it every time they try to get rid of it. Yes, you are the land of Lincoln. And the only state in the country where you can pay a toll in pennies. The only state in the country where you can go through a toll booth and use pennies. Only one in the Union. You're having Italian tonight. Very nice. 3 rolls per denomination. Wow. See, we have not seen that up north. But you know, it is an issue. I feel like people are using it out of convenience. I just don't know. The fact that, you know, the way Kroger and others are trying to make it sound is like people are hoarding their coins all of a sudden. And I just don't see that. And the government's still been minting, so I don't know. It sounds a little out there. But you know, maybe the Federal Reserve, the Treasury stopped minting coin during the pandemic. Who knows? Nothing would surprise me. Oh, really? Illinois is no cash since the pandemic? Well, see, I haven't been traveling since the pandemic. My last trip was just as the world was about to blow up. I was my last travel. So it has been a while. Maybe they are. When I put in our new mattress, I did not find any coins under our mattress. No coins under our mattress. I do have a huge coffee can that is full of coins, but hey, I'll still take people's money however they want to spend it. And we've had more than usual paying in cash lately since we reopened. So I will take it. However people want to give me money. Hey, Michelle, how are you? Good to see you. Back from your vacation. I hope you had a great time. Okay, so this is, I got 2 face mask articles. Yes, it was. And my trip to your area was not easy. When on my way there, I went south, north. I went all the wrong directions. I went to Charlotte, actually. Didn't I fly to Charlotte on the way to you? Because they couldn't get me to wherever the heck I was supposed to go. But they said if I went to Charlotte, I'd make it there. So I eventually did. The beach is good for the soul. It is very cleansing. Yeah, I'm not sure what it really is, Sylvia. And you got 50 in quarters. Is it an extra 50, or is there going to be one less teller at your bank tomorrow, Alicia? Because they gave out an extra $50 today. But hey, I do not know. Okay, so we got yes, Charlotte. That's where I went. I knew I went someplace weird. I was flying all over the place that day. Okay, where are we going? Oh, we're going to talk about face masks for a minute. I got two different things to talk about face masks here as we move forward tonight. Will Walmart require shoppers to wear masks nationwide? The CEO says a mandate is something on our minds. Could Walmart soon require shoppers nationwide to wear masks in all of its stores? The retail giant's CEO, Doug McMillon, didn't rule out the idea Monday during an interview on the television show Leadership Live. McMillon said masks are currently required in about 3,700 of its more than 5,000 U.S. locations, where either governor or someone else has mandated it. We don't currently, as we're doing this interview, mandate that in our stores, but that's obviously something that's on our minds. More companies are making face coverings a requirement, as viral videos of shoppers' tirades and confrontations over being asked to wear them during the pandemic erupt. Can stores make you wear a face mask? Do kids have to wear a mask? The Retail Industry Leaders Association, which represents Walmart, Target, Best Buy, Walgreens, Home Depot, and other major chains, is asking governors to mandate masks across the nation and says different local mandates have created confusion, leading to conflicts between customers and store employees. Retailers are alarmed with the instances of hostility and violence frontline employees are experiencing by a vocal minority of customers who are under the misguided impression that wearing a mask is a violation of their civil liberties. Costco was one of the first retailers to start requiring masks at all of its clubs. The policy, which started in early May, sparked outrage on social media, with some threatening to not renew their memberships. There have been several viral videos of shoppers not following the mask policy. And Starbucks starts a national mask policy at all locations tomorrow. But then you ask, what would somebody like OSHA say about this? OSHA, the Occupational Safety and Health Association, said yesterday, issued a new FAQ, because why issue a policy when you can answer a frequently asked question on the use of face coverings in the workplace. The FAQ notes, OSHA generally recommends that employers encourage workers to wear face coverings at work. Face coverings are intended to prevent wearers who have COVID-19 without knowing it, i.e., those who are asymptomatic or pre-symptomatic, from spreading potentially infectious respiratory droplets to others. That is nice government speak for you. Generally, they suggest it. Ay, what are we going to do with these people? Hey, Christine. Dennis. I mean, you can't make this stuff up, people. I'm just saying. You can't make this up. And that's real important. You know, I mean, it is... you know... Got you, Alicia. Well, I don't want you typing and driving. It's okay to listen and drive, but I don't want you typing and driving. I'm not encouraging that behavior. Yeah, it's weird with the change, and so we'll have to see how that plays out in the economy. We have yet to have any problem. I'll ask at my bank when I go tomorrow if there's what their take is on it. From it, because we have not had any issues thus far getting change, and I'm not expecting any, but you know, you never know. But I will ask the powers that be at the bank about it. But that it is interesting. Ugh, I admit I am tired, folks. This lifting stuff in the heat is not my cup of tea. This running around on a truck in the heat is not my cup of tea. So I wanted to go back to what we talked about a little bit the other night with 30 simple tips from the retail doctor on effective ways to battle anxiety without medication, drugs, or alcohol. And number 1 and number 2 were really great. Be extra gentle with yourself, emotionally and mentally. It's easy to fall into the trap that tells you you're not doing enough and feel even more anxious. Then you run the risk of just shutting down, which helps no one. Make a new to-do list at closing. We've talked about this before. By making it the last thing you do at work, it allows your mind to prepare for the next day. You're training your brain to look forward to possibility. I have done mine for tomorrow. Find the opportunity, not the fear. Keep your goal in front of you. Again, stubborn with your goal, flexible in your methods. To get through this and be a better business. Whether you're selling merchandise online, having virtual shopping appointments, or doing live videos, there's a lot of opportunities out there. So set your resolve to find and go after those. See. Be forgiving if you don't get everything on your list done on a day. If you don't get a task, don't just jump into it the next day, but assign it to a date. Can't tell you how many post-it notes I have used where I just copied and added on and felt stressed. Now I have to schedule a time to do it rather than just list it, which gives me control of the feeling. Start a daily gratitude list. We do that here. Do something positive for your community. I just wanted to see what some of the other ones were. Well, we've talked about be kind to yourself. Move your body. Keep your body moving. I like this one, number 30. See your day. 6 miles today unloading the truck. Nancy, wow. That's a lot of miles in that store. And it's a hot day, to be unloading the truck. That's, I mean, we're all doing it, but it's like, we're getting it all done. This one I really like. See your day before it happens. And I've talked about this before. See your vision of the year, see your vision of the month. Tell me what that looks like. Okay, Kelly is going to write an article on her business and write the story of her business. These are all things that are very forward-looking and positive-looking. Okay, because if you can write it, if you can see it, if you can visualize it, you can make it so. And if you see your day tomorrow before it happens, if you can picture it in your head, then you can make it happen, which is just really key to all this. Assume the role, yes, absolutely. And that's how we're going to make 2020 2.0 work so well for us. I've gotten more and more of your guys' homework, and so tomorrow night I've got it on my list for tomorrow to get ready to dive into the numbers so we can start diving into where we're going with this. So have your homework ready for tomorrow night because we're going to start digging into it in the abstract. I'm not going to be talking about you, even though I can hear your anxiety now. Oh my God, he's talking about me. Oh my God, I know he's talking about me. He's talking about me. No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about your friends that are like you. It's okay. We're all going to talk about it tomorrow. We're going to talk about numbers and start diving into the homework that you all did. And we will, work on making 2020 2.0 the most amazing second half comeback that the world has ever seen. Okay? And we're going to do it. We're going to make it happen. So we'll start on that tomorrow night a little bit. I've got it on my list to work out a couple points tomorrow so that I'm ready for you. If you have not seen the homework yet, it is over at narts.org/resalestrong. narts.org/resalestrong, where Michelle can just march herself right over there. It's okay, Michelle. Don't beat yourself up for being late. It's okay. It's okay. You know, maybe you were out drinking with Melissa and Jennifer tonight. You know, they're out eating Italian, and I'm sure there's plenty of wine flowing at that one too. Maybe you're there. Maybe you're there with them. I don't know. Could be. But we're going to cover all that. So narts.org/resalestrong. You'll find the homework right there if you haven't done it. It only takes a little while near your computer, and you can work out those numbers. And we're going to start talking about that tomorrow night. But all the resources are there. Everything we talk about is there, including these very videos. These videos that we do every night, okay, are there, and they are all organized and easy to find at narts.org/resalestrong, or the YouTube channel. You're not alone running this store. You are not alone running this store. But we are all there, and if you have a question in between, just email me, Neil, Neil, at ECIstores.com. Neil at ECIstores.com is where you reach me at. Make sure you include your phone number in case I have to give you a ring back and just can't just shoot you an email. I am here every night at more 8 than ish. Every night at more 8 than ish Eastern every night. And we talk about things live. We talk about what's happening in the world of retail and how we're going to make our businesses better for resale 2.0, 2020 2.0, taxes due in January. Yes, you are going to be the weirdo that has to pay taxes because we're going to make your business so great this second half of the year. Every day and night, every night when we start the program, we go to the Good Morning, Good Night book. The Good Morning, Good Night book is how we get this party started every night. If you were not here like Michelle at the beginning of the program, you start this book by opening it up, and tonight we're on page 2. Page 2. Good morning, he said. Be at home in your head. Make sure joy is well fed. Don't let dread hog the bed. Our good night tonight is good night now and rest. Today was a test. You passed it. You're past it. Now breathe till unstressed. There's our graphics tonight, folks. Page 2 and 3. That is our show for tonight. I will be back here tomorrow night at more 8 than ish. More 8 than ish tomorrow night. Here, Eastern, at more 8 than ish. Until then, know that you and even Melissa and Jennifer there eating Italian and drinking wine are not alone running this store. I'll see you all tomorrow night. It's time for dessert.